would like to ask the panelists whether they think there might be some dissonance with some of the things that the General Secretary said about efficiency and growth and the negotiations currently going on in Greece. After all, we're being asked to reduce pensions and reduce social spending, so much for the social inclusion and inequality. We're being asked to prioritize reform in the structural side of liberalizing bakers, pharmacists, and so on, rather than the important issues about how the rich have not paid in Greece traditionally, tax evasion, and so on. And thirdly, we've been asked to increase our primary surpluses, not to have so low primary surpluses, which will have a great effect on investment. And finally, and this is the key thing, unless Grexit is removed from the agenda, unless there is a final solution, something to do with debt, something to do investment, Greece will never grow out of this crisis. We'll always be going hand to mouth to what we have to face, and we will not be able to even do the fiscal targets we're being given, because obviously we won't grow if Grexit is not taken off the agenda, and then the IMF and the others will come back and say why you need to do more, and so on. So I think there is a great dissonance from what we heard in the morning and the negotiations as they're currently being taken in Greece at the moment.
Minister Videgaray.
I don't know if this is related to Greece or not, but let me just share with you what we've learned in Mexico over the past few decades. The most damaging events to poverty in Mexico, to income inequality, and to the well-being of Mexicans have been the financial collapses that we went through in 76, 82, and then again in 95. And these were financial collapses when global markets lost faith in the Mexican economy, and we had massive exits of capital. And it took years to recover, and in many ways, we have not recovered yet from all the damaging effects of that. So the thing we've learned, and this is perhaps the main difference between policy making in an emerging economy vis-a-vis a developed economy, is that the emerging markets, emerging economies need to earn credibility every day. And that is perhaps the most important priority. And that's why in the face of accidents that can happen, either be things that going on in Greece or a normalization of monetary policy going not as smooth as predicted, or anything that can happen in the world, emerging markets need to be prepared through structural reforms, but also through a credible macroeconomic policy going forward.